G'day, Lou from LGAS here again today. I'm going to talk about interest rates and the Reserve Bank's latest cut to 0.1%. It's an amazingly low number, and what it does is open up opportunity for both business and particularly property investors in Western Australia, I think. So for business, what it means is a reduced cost of borrowing, which means that if you're paying 4 or 5% and you get an interest rate cut, that's actually quite a reasonable percentage of interest cost saving. So if you move from say 4 down to 3, that's a 25% cost reduction. Over to residential property investment, that's pretty exciting really, because we're in an environment in Western Australia where we have, we're definitely seeing an increase in the price of property. I can see through my RP data app that the estimated value of properties is going up across most of Perth. And what that means is that there's an opportunity for some capital growth. But what you also need is to be able to hold the properties and make money as you go along. The other thing that's happening in WA, there's an extreme shortage of rental properties, which whilst there's some COVID relief in place, new tenancies will be subject to market forces, and we're seeing increased rents in those areas particularly, and I think after March there'll be some bad news for tenants and some good news for landlords. But what it means is the yield on these properties is anywhere from say 4 to 6 or 7%, depending on the type of property you buy, which is always very important. And if you go to banks at the moment, then you'll get a variable interest rate for a new loan of about 2.6%, or an interest-only loan, P&I of about 2.6, and an interest-only loan of about 3.1. And you can also take advantage of some of the offers by the large banks at 1.99 or 1.89, depending on which major bank you go to, and fix the rate at that point for 4 years, which means that you've got a cash flow positive property, which is what you're driving at. So very exciting news for WA. Those sorts of conditions should see rents increase and should see the values of properties rise. And you should be able to find properties, if you find the right one, to make some cash flow along the way. All good news. If you'd like to know more, give us a call at LGAS. Cheers. Bye.